We're gonna be doing the best makeup of 2022, in my opinion. I have a lot of favorites. What lighting do we like better? I feel like this lighting looks better. e.l.f. Power Grip Primer is one of my favorite primers of 2022. I feel like this is such an affordable primer that really just helps your makeup stay on a little bit longer. And I like to just really pat that primer into my skin. That, like, my nose never lasts. What? My foundation never lasts on my nose throughout the day. I like to make sure that I'm prepped and primed. Also, I'm trying to drink more water. Why do I drink more water when it's in like a cup like this? I feel like I want to include makeup that I used majority of 2022. And if we're going based on that, it's the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I absolutely love this. But e.l.f. came into town. The Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I think I might just mix them together because I love them both. I've never done that before, but we're just going to do it today. Sometimes I just wear this with a little bit of concealer and I'm out the door, honestly. What the heck happened? How did that happen on my robe? Your makeup. This is Milani Supercharged Under Eye Tint, and I've used this the most throughout 2022. It's an under eye tint, but I feel like it kind of color corrects a little bit. I don't know if I'm like making that up or not, but I feel like it does. Have I never heard of Windex? That's crazy. It brightens up the under eyes so much and I look awake, ready for the day. It doesn't interrupt your concealer. And if you have dry under eyes, this doesn't accentuate anything. This under eye tint is like perfection. Like, I cannot stop using this. I'm just gonna shake it up. Looking through my old videos on TikTok, and this is the most used foundation that I've used of 2022. And I absolutely love this foundation. It's just a great everyday foundation. And I'm just gonna put like 2 dots. I like to take my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush, and this is like my favorite foundation brush ever. Look at how it just blends in this foundation. In the winter time, it's a little bit too warm, but I mean, it doesn't look too bad actually. That's what the foundation looks like. I wish I could get closer to my most used foundation, and you can see why I really like this foundation. It just is so beautiful. It doesn't look cakey at all. One concealer that stood out to me was the Huda Beauty one, and this concealer is amazing. It doesn't cake up, it doesn't crease on me, and I just love the shade. The shade is perfect. We're gonna fan the concealer so it dries down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and blend. When it's all blended out, like, it just is the perfect shade. The Persona Cosmetics in the shade Dune is easily becoming one of my favorite bronzers at the moment. It's not too orange. Persona Cosmetics is doing it for me. And that's what it looks like all blended out. This is very subtle. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look good. So creamy, and it just adds a little bit of warmth to my skin without it overdoing it. Take a guess in the comments right now. What do you think is my favorite blush? Just take a second. Drum roll, please. The Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. I feel like everybody and their mother talks about this blush, and for a good reason, because this is perfection. The shade Happy specifically is just a cute pink blush. Look at how pretty. So 2 dots is my safe zone, and I love it so much. So it's beautiful. I love this color. Huda Beauty, this is in the Cherry Blossom shade. I'm in my powder puff, kind of bake just slightly under there. It's definitely like brightens up the under eye. I like to go in with the Ste Air Set powder. This is in the shade Translucent, and this has a little bit of shimmer in it. So when you apply this all over your face, it gives you a beautiful like matte look, but it's not super matte. Take the Makeup by L'Oreal brush. Can't stand it when my chin or my jaw is like tacky. I cannot stand it. Like, you would think because I have dry skin, I would enjoy a lot of dewiness, but no, I can't stand it. If it's not dewy from here up, I don't want it. Makeup by Mario blush in Poppy Pink. This is like one of my most used blushes of 2022, I feel like. So I'm gonna take this brush and just place it on the apples of my cheek. Kylie Cosmetics Winter Kissed blush in the shade. Look at this color. Look at this color. Look at this color. Winter Kissed. This color is super pale. It looks cool toned, and I absolutely love it. And for me, I was terrified to use this color because I was like, no way this is gonna look good on me. But I love to use it as a blush topper, or like to blend my under eyes with the blush to make it look a little bit more seamless. Blend everything together. It just looks like, you know, it just looks like everything kind of like flows together. The one size trio looks like this. It comes with 3 colors. So it comes with like a cool tone, then a warm shade, and then just like a lighter color of that. I love looking really bronzy. This is very pigmented. I have been reaching for the Anastasia for the last month. 2022, I just changed between so many brow pencils. I'm using the REM brow gel, and that's by Ariana Grande. It keeps my brows in place, you know, for the entire day. This is the Anastasia Pro Pencil in the shade Base 2. A cleanup product for my brows, and then I also make little lines to prime my lids. And this is the Morphe M173, and I use that to blend out. The one size in the shade Busty Brown. This is perfect for my everyday glam, and then I also love it in the shade Black. I really like this one because it's like a perfect chocolate brown. It's not orange, it doesn't look too red. My favorite lash curler is the Shiseido. For mascara, I love to go in with the Sky High by Maybelline in the shade Cosmic Black. This spreads my lashes perfectly. It doesn't clump for me. One size brown gel liner. Put this in my lower lash line. I absolutely love it. This is the Makeupybymario Ethereal Eye. Going in with this color, just kind of mix the two. And then I just go ahead and put that all over my lid. I feel like I'm in Vogue Beauty Secrets. Every time I do my makeup, I just picture myself in Vogue. I take my middle finger and just dive into the glitter and lightly just tap. This one definitely stood out to me the ending of 2022. Refy Beauty Lip Liner. There is all of it. It does come with a lip setter, but I don't use this at all. I don't know, I feel like it lasts long without that. This reminds me a lot of like NYX Nude Truffle, Rare Beauty, and Wise. Like, those are my favorites too. I really like the formula of this because it's a little bit creamy, but it's also a little bit dry. So with it being dry, it means it'll last a lot longer. So I just love that this has a little bit of like toughness to it. And that's why this is like one of my favorite lip liners. So the lipstick that stole my heart in 2022 is the Saie Beauty Lip Blur. I feel like these are so underrated and not a lot of people talk about them, and they need to be talked about more because they're just amazing. I personally like to just dab them on. I don't like to drag it because I don't like having it too pigmented. Just gonna tap it on like so, like this. For a blotted look. So for setting spray, I like to go in with the Sephora collection. And I feel like this makes my makeup last a little bit longer. I do smell the alcohol in here, but it's not too overwhelming. Then I go in with the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Mist. This definitely just melts my makeup in and just makes everything look more seamless. Your palette, and I really have been enjoying these two colors the most. The white for my nose, and then I like to take this color right here. I like to just put on my cheeks. Going with the pink while we're at it. Finish up my hair, and then I'll be back to show you the final result. This is the final look using my favorite products from 2022. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me, and let me know your thoughts on this makeup look, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!